got it. I think. This, well, this, so you do have to use a different. Oh, it's working. You do have to use a different stream key. I did not know that. All right. Let's see. Let's see when I go there. Come on. Let's see if. Oh yeah, it's working. It's got the right name. Yeah, you have to go through here now, and it tells you, and it's got a different key than. Where is Will? Is anybody coming? Let's see. Mm, all right. All right. All right. I don't know who's here. Oh, Gary, can you hear me? All right. Yeah. Okay. I found out what I'm doing wrong. Like I had my stream key, but now when you do it this way, it creates a new stream key. You have to change the key. I don't. I assume it's going to be every time. So it was a different one. So every time I would set something ahead of time and I go live, it's not. It's recording on a different video, like a previous one. Can you? Where's what? Where's my head? Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Hold on. let me. I gotta cue it up. Hold on. I don't have a head. What happened? You can see it there, but not when I. Let me do this camera. All right, I think you can see me now. All right. But so now I figured out. Yeah, I'm just using the webcam. This is a thanks, Will. Um, so what happens when you set up an event ahead of time, which I've been doing, you know, using the same stream key that I had set up with OBS, and then when you go live, it doesn't record. It records on a previous video. So I found it in the new part, you know, the beta part, where you set it up and it gives it. And to go live, you got to use a different stream key. So it's and then it associates it with it. So it's now figured it out. I figured I was doing something wrong. So, but I'm just using I'm using a Logic. I'm upstairs, so this is not ideal situation to go live because I'm on wireless. I'm about as far as away you can be from the router, and I'm using a Logitech C525, which is not as good as the cameras, the C910 or C920, and I'm using the built-in mic. I got a good mic. Actually, this is a good, real good mic here. However, it's not going to reach because I have the computer's behind the TV because I got everything cleaned in here whenever we have a house showing. Oh, why can't I? I'm having trouble seeing the chat. Let me see something. Let me see why I might have. Why? I might have to. Let me see. Will this work? No, it won't. Yeah. So I'm using the beta part. By the way, Will, I talked to. So I called my son the other night. I guess it was it Wednesday or Thursday night? Talked to him for about a half hour. I mean, just we talked normal, like nothing ever happened. Like I'm supposed to ignore all the bad crap that was said to me. Anywho, but yeah. But anyway, so that's why it wasn't working right, because it was me. Now, can you hear? I'm upstairs, like of course I'm not on my good stuff. I'm on my THR-10X. Can you hear that all right? I'm gonna have to, you know, I had to fix I can't see all the chat. I'm seeing, Gary, so you have to copy a new key. Yeah, every time. If you go into the setup in the beta part, there is a thing, and then you can see the monitor yeah, and it's got the copy as your stream key, and there's a backup server. Yeah, I would imagine, let me see, hold on, wait a minute. It's a different key. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I do it the next time, if it keeps the same key or not, and then I might have to do this all the time. Yeah, it's. So this is my Yamaha THR-10X. So let me see something here. Ah. I messed it up. I mess up. I forgot it. Yeah, I know they got a new one out, a wireless one. It's got Bluetooth in it and everything, which I'm not gonna. I think I'm done. All right, hey guys, don't. I need to set the aspect ratio right on this TV here because I can't see the chat to the right. It's not. Uh, yeah, something's unless it's. Yeah, I'm only seeing what's. I mean, I can open up a browser, but I'm trying not to. And so let me adjust my get my software and I can adjust it on the. Let me see if I can adjust it. It should be in here. No, not there. My NVIDIA. See if I can find where it's at. Just bear with me, please. Oh, here it is. Okay, Samsung. Select the display. Help me resize. I had to resize it. See if it helps. I hope I don't lose you when I'm doing this. All right, so I wanted to. I don't think that's the problem. I don't think. Let me. All right, let me keep it right there. It might not even be me. It might be the software. I'll just keep it there. That should be good. All right, come on and let me open up that browser, see if it worked. It's still not right. Still not right. Let me try again. Hold on. Resize. All right, I'm gonna make it. So if it's not work, it's not me. It's the. Oh, it's the YouTube software. Or no, it ain't. It's not it's the YouTube software. I'm gonna have to open a browser. I'm only seeing half your chat, and it won't let me. But it could be something error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to remain smooth. Uh-oh. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such viewers more informative servers. YouTube is everything. Viewers will experience buffering. So you might be experiencing buffering. I'm sorry. Yeah. Also, all right. Let me open up. So we know it's not the. All right, let me close out of that and let me try. I don't know if I can do it while in the middle of. No, I better not. I might lose my. I can do something inside of OBS too. Sometimes it doesn't scale right. Some of that program, especially. Actually, no, it wasn't on this computer. I had the problem. I had it on another one, on my other computer. Anywho, but are you? Let me open up my YouTube thing, and I can see what everybody's saying instead of looking at the stupid. All right, let me comment. All right, now I can see everybody. All right, type away. Okay, Will, you sold your THR-10X to a friend. I'm getting a. You're getting a. Okay, you're getting a. Okay, the 30-watt one. Very good. Um, so what you can fix with your wrench? You know what the wrench is, Gary. So you're a mod. Say if somebody's nasty in here, you can boot them out of here. Not like I ever have a lot of people in here. Am I? Am I still alive? Oh yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah, I can see the chat on OBS, but it's like cut off. The half of it's cut off, and so I might have to play around with the. There's a setting in. Let me see what happens if I open up now in OBS. Well, I got it open now, but I probably shouldn't do it. Let's see what happens. You right click on your shortcut and click on. I think it's compatibility, and then change. I got to go in there and change high DPI settings, and I have to play around with it there. Override high DPI settings behavior, scale, perform, blah 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 blah. I don't want to do it while I'm running it. Usually I can get the scale right in there. I mean, if that's the issue at all. I'm not even sure that's the issue at all. It may be. But again, then again, this is still in beta too. Well, I know Joe once was live. He was doing a tribute to Eddie Money and Rick Ocasek or whatever his name is from the Cars. Yeah, I think that's what he was doing. So it was just a spur of the moment. I'm like, I'm not doing anything, and I should be practicing. I should be practicing like hammer-ons and pull-offs. Like. Obviously, I have been. He might be off now. This is my $200 Affinity Telecaster that it plays pretty good. I'm not crazy about the pickup, although it sounds a lot better. It sounds pretty good on the TRChart 10X. I forgot. I don't remember nothing. I can't remember anything. But anyway, I talked to my son the other day, and it went well. I mean, we didn't bring anything up. My grandson, he has to get an operation. My 2-year-old grandson, and but he should be all right. So they're waiting to get that scheduled, and yeah. So I mean, it went good. I mean, I asked, can I stop by? They didn't give me a date when I can stop by. I just want to see the grandkids, but it went all right. So at least we're talking. And I had blocked him. I couldn't remember what his phone number was. I had to get his phone number back and unblock his email. I learned that the other day, and a couple weeks ago, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't want to bring it up. I mean, it's the way they feel about me now. How I can't control how they think I'm a piece of shit. Well, it's on them, not me. Yeah, you're right. A fresh start. Gary, have you done any more live streams since we figured out what was going on? Now, I figured out another thing, so you can word it like if you want to. if you want to set it ahead of time, do it in the. Yeah, I guess you could do it in the beta thing, and then when you're getting ready to go live, you'll see the stream key in there. And use that. It's like I said, I don't know if you got to change everything. Not a big deal to change. And then because it will give you a little preview in your. It tells you put this key in, and then you can see your whatever software you're using. Of course, and then you go live with it. It'll show up in the thing. Actually, you know what? Can I show you here? Let me see if I can show you it here. Yeah, let me see if I can window capture. Let me see something here so you can kind of get an idea. Oh, yeah, let me show you something real quick. I think it'll work. Let's see, window capture. You know, you ain't seen it. Properties. Nah, that ain't working. Oh, it does work. Okay. All right, let me move this up. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, it ain't that ain't scaled right. Yes, there's some, see where there's something wrong with the scale. I'm gonna have to fix that. That, yeah, that's not gonna work right. Anyway, but you see, well, you see where it's got this stream key, and I don't care. Oops. Um, let me see something here. Yeah, that's great. Now I'm just gonna have to change it now. So, oh, great. Anyway, so it gives you there. You have to put that in, and I know you saw it. I think you saw it. Did you see it? Maybe you didn't see it because it's not scaling. It ain't scaling right. See, I'm scrolling it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can't see it all anyway. It's not. Yeah, it's not. It ain't scaling right. I'll have to fix that. I think if what I think it is the problem. So anyway, so that's not working. I forget the tune. It's supposed to be "Hold On Loosely." Oh, come on, man. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Homie, Homer, Homer. There you are. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, what council is not what they think or is bad. Yeah, my grandsons. One's 6 and the other one's 2. The other one just started first grade. The 6-year-old. She was happy to see you. Was she broke or something? Okay, Gary, that'd be cool, Gary. Do a live stream. But let's say if you want to set it up like what I was saying, set up ahead of time. Um, do it in the beta thing, and then use that stream key. You know, because you know, way more than you thought you did. Like I said, when you figured it out, when you're the one that saw it, it said private. I mean, Susan said private. I said no, it's got to be on public. I assumed it was on public, and that's why I didn't. I wouldn't have ever brought it up. So you know what to do. You'll see the stream key. Now do it in the beta thing instead of going through the. So it seemed like that worked. Let's say, so, like I said, let me see if like there was like I said, Joe once was live. I don't know if he is now. I don't think he is now. Um, Quentin James. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Because once Dale came in, when I was trying to do one of the other ones, it wasn't working right. And of course, I'm streaming live, but he's in the other one and nothing's there. Yeah, I don't think anybody. I think Johnny Bean's gonna go live in like 12 or something, whatever. Yeah. Oh, all right. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, my son and his wife, they do very well. He's a what is he? He's a network engineer, and his wife's his occupational therapist. And actually, they have well, they live in Manchester, Maryland, which is about 8 miles from me. But they had a house in Reisterstown, which is another 25 miles from here, and they couldn't sell it, so he rents it out. And he should have never bought it. I mean, I'm not going to say it, but it's in an area where it's starting to not be a real good area. And so I knew they were going to have problems selling it. But he rents it out. He's able to rent it out. But I think it's just, to me, renting is too much of a pain for me. I mean, at my age, something goes wrong, yeah, I'm the one. The owner is the one that has to fix it. Yeah, see what I did. I cut the grass. We're getting the house is getting cleaner than it's ever been. But you know what else we did? Because we're not getting any showings. It's been on the market for maybe 3.5, 4 weeks now, something like that. We had maybe eight or nine showings. Oh, I can do that. Here, I can show you with. I'm using the software. Will. Let me see. Let me see if I can get this to work. And you can see the software actually. Let me see. Let me window capture. Let's see if I can change it. Um, come on, a little bit. Come on, properties. Uh, oh, that's scaling right for the most part. Okay, let me. I have to move it though, but I can crop it. But I don't feel like I got to put the guitar down and use my. Oh wait a minute. Let me see. It's the. What is it? Is it the Alt key? The Alt key, I think. Yep. Let me fix that so it makes it better. Alright, and I'll make it bigger actually too. Oh, that's wrong. Can you see that, Will? That's I'm and I'm on that the brown tapping. I switch off. I mainly use like 1, 2, or number 1 or number 2 or 3. Actually, I think I made one. Did I make one on here? Let me see. Let me look at it. I got to go into. I think I made one. Nah, it was probably on the other computer. Oh no, I did. I made the Sting one, but we don't want to. I did make one on the Sting one, but we don't need to. If you'll see that number 24, I made that Sting. So I guess you can see that, Will. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I use the same. I always have. Hello, Anna. I always have to have a. I like the chorus. I always have to have a chorus, and then and the stomp and the room. Actually, I'm missing something on here. What is the? You know what? Oh, I like the. Sometimes I like the spring reverb. Let me turn that one on. Oh, the spring, not the plate. There we go. All right, you can't see me. I'm going to make it small again, and I'll just keep it up. Window capture. Let's put it over here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll make it. But anyway, who wants to see some old 64-year-old ex-fat guy? Ex-fat guy. Alright, let me, actually I want to do this so I can see me and see you guys at the same time. Gary, I'm doing what I tell you to do all the time. I got two windows open. And so I can see the chat. I gotta switch sides. Oh, there, that will work. Ah! No, it didn't work. Now, okay, that worked. All right. All right. All right. Now I can see. So I got the. Actually, I don't need that one. I can lower that one there. All right. I got the chat by itself open in a browser, and then on the left hand side, then I have the OBS on the right hand side, so I can see I can see not that I want to see myself. Thank you, Anna. Where are you from, Anna? Let me turn that off. See if I remember the. Let me see my sting. Not very loud. Oh. Everywhere you go. It's not very loud. It probably should be a little bit louder. I don't know if you could hear that. Oh, you're in Tennessee. Okay, you're not too far. I'm in Hanover, Pennsylvania. What about everybody else? I think they're from New York and Florida. I messed it up. Forgot. You don't play. I don't play stuff often enough. I forget it. Ah, terrible. Well, thank you, but it's not. It ain't good enough to play in public. That's for sure. I had somebody commented on one of my videos from like a year and a half, and he goes, "You sucked it." No, what he goes, "Dude, you're playing sloppy." So I said, "Thank them very much." Then I proceeded to remove the comment. That's from a year and a half ago. Actually, it was a bad video. It was. I was using. What was I using? I was using Guitar Break 5, and it really didn't sound good anyway. I don't know. It's not very. I think it needs to be a little. Let me. There I go. Yeah, I got a little more volume now. Oh, look, it's burning. It's so hard for me to say. Get fiddle. Get the. You have to have a first name we can call you. Now you want to hear somebody really good. Burning Get Fiddle. Everybody follow him. I mean, I won't live long enough to get nowhere near as good as. Any Chicago tunes? I do not. Oh, wait a minute. There was that one. What's it? I forgot how it goes. Like 30 years ago. Oh, I used to like Bachman Turtle a lot. I was really. I can see the morning as you can see the night. Right, let it ride. Goodbye, hello, sweet. It ain't right. That's how I used to play it, but it's not right. They don't. I mean, they deliberately don't, and they're a Canadian band too. All right, let me. I need some dirt. I need some more dirt. All right, hold your ears because when I switch, it's going to be real loud. Until I get it set up the way. That's, it ain't right. This thing ain't tuned up right. I don't have it tuned right. Is it supposed to be tuned down a half a step? It feels like the high E string, it falls off. It falls off the fretboard. I mean, like I said, it's only an affinity, but I think other than that, it plays, you know, pretty good. It might be out of it. It might not. It might be not in what do you call it? It might be out of, what do you call it? Help me out, Will. Come on, Will. The intonation might be off too. Right. Now it sounds better. $53. Yeah, we need to hear you play. I mean, I need to get some lessons. Did you see where Will was taking? Not Will. Dave R from Dave R Guitars. He's taking lessons from what's his name? The guy does the pedals, makes the pedals. I think Lawrence Petros. I think. I mean, I think he's headquartered out of Arizona too. Hey, how you doing, Whisper? No, I don't even know what that is. Never heard of it. I don't know any song all the way through in 40 years of me playing or whatever. Do I know any Van? I know little bits of a lot of stuff, but I don't play anything right, you know. Yeah, I don't know any. I'm not into. And I don't. Not that I dislike it, but I never really learned any metal, type of metal, other than just. That's not right. See, I don't play anything right. All right, see you later, Burning. Get the fiddle. Get guitar fiddle. I can't say it. No, but I because people talk about Dokken, so I started listening to. I haven't tried to learn anything. I started listening. They wrote some songs I did like. I mean, there was some definitely metal that I like. I just I try to. Wait a minute. I'm trying to use the my E string as a pedal. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to really have. Yeah, there was. Oops. There was some. Oh shoot. This thing is written. The whole case is so loose in here. I'm gonna have to tighten that up though. Now there were some people that EJ for one, he did maybe a couple different metal things, and I played some stuff too, and some of it I surprised myself when it came actually the last one. Yeah, I know you're probably a professional. I know you're a professional. Will I would never. No, I can't play. Now what I did with EJ's last metal thing, I was doing a lot of flat pick, alternate picking. Some of it came out good. See you later, Anna. Anna, I appreciate it. You stopping by. Just check out my other videos. Some of the stuff I'll play halfway decent when somebody's playing a rhythm in the back, but not too much. But check out these other. Well, Gary for sure. But I haven't heard Will yet, but I know he's a professional, and Gary's real good. I never played in the band. Well, I played in when I was 19 years old. I played in the band. Okay, see you later, Anna. Cheap Trick. Remember a band called Wishbone Ash? There was a song they did. I think they were from the UK. There was a song they did. I really liked it. I can't remember the name, but I can't remember. I forgot that. I learned that last week. I forgot. Yeah, I was playing Mission Impossible a couple weeks ago, and I can't remember that. And I even had some of the lead down to sample, but I forget it. But I need to practice on hammer-ons and pull-offs. Let's say, like you see, Quentin did a real good. He's really good at. He's fast, and he put something up like this. can't do it. I'm better at up and down picking. Oh, is that? Hey, Don, how you doing? Yeah, Bernie, he is so good, man. Here's my $200 Affinity, Don, and I'm upstairs on just on my older PC i5 and on wireless, which I don't suggest anybody to do a live stream on wireless, and I'm about as far as you can be away from my router. And I finally figured out when I set up a live stream ahead of time, when I name it an event ahead of time, then when I go live, why is it's attaching itself to a previous video? So I figured that out. So now I'll know what to do. You got to change the key. You got to use the beta software. It's in the YouTube, and yeah, I'm not good at either. I mean, rhythm, you know. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do a loop, and I could play. And actually, I might have something in here. I could play a. Let me see if I got something here, and I can play a rhythm where it's playing in the background, and let me hunt for it, and I might sound a little bit better than me going all over the place. And I don't know what I got on here. It don't matter. It don't matter to me. Oop, we don't want that one. We want now. There's the okay. All right, that's audible. Yeah. All right, we're back. I should do this ahead of time. Ed, how you doing, Ed? Yeah, I just love that THR-10X. I'm not even sure I can get that sound out of the my hoods. That thing sounds in tune now. think I'm glad I got that figured out now to name the stream ahead of time. Yeah, I just couldn't figure that out. Why wasn't every time I named, I set up a stream ahead of time and go live with OBS, it's attaching itself to a previous stream I did instead of the one I set up. Because you have to use the new stream key. It's that's in the beta portion of the YouTube live streaming thing. So got that figured out. 6 watching. Well, I think my record's like 6.5. Will watching. And then of course counting me before, it was like 2 when I was watching before. But now since with the big weight loss, it's like it's down to 1. I had 29. I never had 29 in that hangout, did I? Did I? Oh, maybe when I was doing something when me and Don and Dale or something were doing live. Oh yeah, hey Soda, how you doing? Todd, Soda Todd. What was that? I don't even know what the TNT challenge. What is that? Dynamite? Oh yeah. Oh, I saw that. Oi! Yeah, the oi. It's the oi part, right? The Quentin's challenge. First time I ever played it, I don't know if I'm doing it right. I just remember what Quentin, how he was playing. Oi! Oh. I guess you got to do it right and in time, which I don't do anything in time. I don't know what time is. I don't know if it's nice. Now you play really good. No, you're another real shredder, aka Todd. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Oi! See, I'm like, yeah, you can't. I can't. I don't know if I'm playing it right. I can't sing. I don't sing. Oh, I'm on. Normally when I stream, I'm on downstairs. We're connected Ethernet directly to my router. I'm about as far as where you can get from my router, wireless on my i5, which is underpowered, and I'm using my THR10X and OBS. And I figured out what I was doing wrong when I set up a stream ahead of time, an event, and then when I would go live with OBS, it's attached itself to some other previous video it did not, and people are still waiting on that event. Well, you got to do it in the YouTube software. You have to set it up. Well, you do that anyway, but you set up in the beta part, and it gives you a new stream key to put in. It's telling you, whatever software you're using, put this stream key in. So I had to. So that's what it is. I don't know if it changes each time or whatever, but I figured that out. Yeah, but I'm using my THR. That's what it is. I mean, it's still on the screen, isn't it? My THR10X. You should still be able to see. That's the settings I have on there. It's a Affinity. I got a local store in town. It's a Squire Affinity, one of the cheap ones. Well, they have little cheap ones of this, like the Bullet. But it got some issues. And I haven't even taken it. I've had it for about 3 months. I haven't even taken the paper off here yet. But it's got some issues. The minor stuff like the jackets loose as anything. And probably the pickups are not that good, but they're a little bit better than I thought they were, actually, especially in treble. Thank you. And there's like 1,000 different ways you can do that. I don't do none of them right. Too slow. I messed that up. It's just working on that. No, it's not nice. It's not nice. Yeah, that's what Frank C wanted. He wanted that red one so bad, the SC1 or whatever it was. You see some used ones out there, but I don't see. They actually where I got this at, which is just a privately owned guitar store, and I get my stuff all my setups done down there. Actually, when I got back into it, it's where I got my Strat at 4 years ago, my American Strat. But they have used guitars and everything. So they had a Kramer that I would just try for the heck of it. It was a cheap one too, but it played really good for, I don't know what it was. It was probably $100 and some guitar. It was used, but it played really good. You sold it. It was in '85, or you sold it in '85, or it was the year '85. Yeah, because you might have not been born or very young in '85. I was young in '85. I was only 30 years old. Rice cake. I don't know. Well, I do eat some of them. They're like styrofoam and they're like real low in calories. I do eat some of those. Yeah, it's $200. I was going to get a Mexican telly, which obviously costs a good bit more. They have one in there too. Before they switch over to the Player Series, they have one, and I really liked it. They played way better than this. This thing's got some issues. It's like falling apart. That noise is from the jack. Ugh, I might, but it looks like this is pretty easy enough. I might probably even could work one. Rice cake. All right, I'll take it. Rice cake. It just needs to be tightened. I don't, it just needs to be tightened up. Oh yeah, you mean to make it sound better? Um, yeah. I know I can do it. I don't work on good, but I know I can do it because I work on computers, not too much anymore. I've worked on laptops. I soldered some power jacks before, and I don't like working on them. I just worked on one about a month ago. My buddy's his hard drive was going bad, so I had a spare one laying around. I wanted to put Windows 10 on, and his came with 8. But you can still, in the first year or two, they give you Windows 10 for free. They still give it to you for free as long as you got a legal copy. Um, I didn't have to do nothing because it saw it in the BIOS. It came with Windows 8 and all. So I put Windows 10 on there. But it was I think it was an H or Toshiba, and usually it's just got a little small compartment to take off on the back for your drive, your hard drive. But this thing you had to take the whole freaking back. It must have been 30 screws to take off. So normally when I put a laptop back together, I'll usually have a leftover screw, but I got them all in there this time. Anyway, so he's all happy. But I got another one of his. He got an old Celeron. It's got one of those cheap SSDs, the solid state drives. I forgot what they're called, but they're not. And it's not too fast to do anything. I cleaned it up and it's on it, but it only comes with a 35 gig hard drive. You can't do nothing with that. Hey, Jay Steen, how you doing? Now I got to kill that one. See what happened, Don? I set a stream ahead of time and I went live, but it attached itself to a different one. I'll have to delete that if I didn't do it yet. Um, so actually, what you got to do is when you go stream live in YouTube, normally you set it up ahead of time. You know what time you're going to go live, but you got to go through the beta software and you got to change your stream. You have to put the streaming key in. I have one in there and it works, but it attaches itself to a different video I had before. It doesn't attach to the new one. But here I'll show you. Well, I had it up real fast, and I think I figured it out. So because I couldn't understand why every time, yeah, I'm in there, going live, and it's past the time I'm live, but OBS is just, when you go live in OBS, it's attaching to a previous video that you did, and I figured that out. I know it doesn't make sense, like nothing else does, but yeah. No, you're not. It's a lot of it's my fault. I mean, because every time I've been doing these streams, I had to go back in and rename the video that it attached itself to. But now it should be all right. And but I got to delete the. It's so sloppy. This is a Squire. This neck, I mean, it plays pretty good, you know, but it feels like the E string is falling off. It doesn't actually, but it feels like I push it off the neck. And the pickups I didn't really like. The neck pick, I mean the treble pickup or the bridge pickup sounds pretty good, but actually playing through this here, sure 10x, everything sounds good. So the worst thing is this freaking jack is looser than anything. I need to go in there and tighten up the right way. Yeah, I was going to get, like I said, I was going to get a nice, like maybe a Mexican telly, but I got a American Strat. It's probably my favorite out of my high-end guitars. I got that Les Paul. It's going to be a tall, maybe a little slight edge on the American Strat Deluxe. And for some reason, I can play a lot faster on that. And that thing just rocks. Yeah, I don't know if I reckon you're a truck driver. I drove I I drove about 8 weekends back in 1986, 87. On the weekends. It was an 18-hour job. This is before you had to have the CDL, and I hated it. Ugh. I remember when I went by myself. I stopped in New Jersey. I stopped at a truck stop, and I didn't even get out of the truck, and a lot lizard jumped up on me on my door. You want to have a good time, big fat? Ugh. I said no, but thanks anyway. Yeah, that didn't last too long. That I couldn't do that for a living. Yeah, it's not, man. It's not one of my best guitars. Best guitar. Oh no, I got most of my good ones are downstairs. I got a my EVH standard, and then the Ibanez Geo up here. surprised I remembered that much of it. I never tried it with the alternate tuning. A lot of it with the, I don't know, was it the G tuning? We always played it like the only time I was ever in a band that made any money. We always played stuff like that. Hi, Janice. Yeah, you know what I was doing wrong, and I've been doing it wrong for a lot. I would set these streams up ahead of time, set a time, and I'm using OBS to go live. When we go live, it would attach itself to a previous video. So what was set to go live, people were in there and nothing would happen. It would go to a different video. And you have to go into the OBS. You have to go into the YouTube beta thing, and you have to set up there. You got to put a different stream key in there, and it worked. I think I got it figured out. I don't know if you have to do it every time. Put a different stream key in, which is not a big deal. You have to put the stream key in OBS into your streaming software, which is OBS. And I know it's not making much sense. See if I remember. I don't have one. Yeah, I mean Halloween. Oh, what was that? Last year I did the I did the Munsters theme. I don't remember it, but it's on one of my videos from last year. But it came out pretty good. Had, I don't remember. I never remember anything. I did the Game of Thrones. I forgot that. I don't remember. I don't remember. Damn. Okay. See you later, Giannis. Hey, Dog Pie, how you doing? Well, if Johnny's going live, I guess I'm going to book out of here. Not that it would make a difference, with the. But I appreciate you guys coming in here, and I'm surprised it's working this good, being this far away from the router and wireless. Which anybody, I don't recommend going wireless if you have a choice when you're doing the live stream. Um, but who am I to say? What do I know? I know nothing. So I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to probably go over Johnny Beans, and I should be practicing stuff I can't do, like my hammering ones, like if I'm going to do something like neat. Thanks for stopping in, Jay. I appreciate that. I'm getting some of it. And I'm fighting, I'm older, I'm fighting arthritis. This middle knuckle kills. It's just in pain, constant pain all the time. All right, guys, thanks. I'm going to stop the stream, and I appreciate you guys are great. Have a good rest of this weekend, and we shall see you. Thanks, Soda. Thanks, Dog Paul, Jay, Will, Gary, Thorlander, Don. Who else was ever in here? Janice was here. So I appreciate, guys. Have a good night and be good. Be good to your neighbors and be good to treat others as you would like others to treat you. See you guys later.